Okay, so I just want to give some background to the content you're about to see is coming from a project I've been kind of holding off for a while. I originally bought these flares off Facebook used for $100, and I felt like I kind of scored big on them because, you know, they're like ABW Motorsport ones, so they're not like the best of the best. I believe like Carlton, I think that's the name, is like the way to go for most Subaru people. But obviously those go for like 500 used, and plus there's a huge waiting list, and you know, waiting for them to pop up on Facebook, you know, you could either get them just in time or someone's gonna beat you to it. So anyways, I got these flares for $100 and they were painted black, so it kind of like worked out, but they were also kind of like beat up. And upon like installing them, like putting tape on them, matching the body lines, getting everything fitted, I wasn't too thrilled. Like I wasn't sold on it quite yet, just because of the idea of like having to cut my body, having to rivet through it and stuff. Like I knew it was gonna be like 100% commitment required for me to be like walking out with this like happy. And once you kind of start doing that kind of stuff to your car, you can't really ever go back. So I held off on it and I kind of put them to the side. And then recently I was just like, you know what, I can maybe make some money off of it, or at least get a return. So I put them up on Facebook. I got a message from someone. And the guy was just kind of, you know, explaining to me how he was trying to get rid of his kit and go to flare setup. And I was just like, well, what do you have? And he's like, oh, I got a wide body. I'm like, whoa, how much for the wide body, you know? And he just told me, I'll straight up trade you, like one for the other. Of course I said yes. How could I not? So what you're about to see right now is a work in progress, but I think I'm gonna fall through with it and just 100% do what I can to make this happen, because I stayed up really late, like over 24 hours, getting my fenders off, test fitting that new one, and then going to the big Northwest meet and stuff. Like, it was a long day, a very long day, but I'm super stoked because I never thought this would happen, like at least like this year, next year. It was just kind of an idea, but I knew it wasn't realistic for the longest time. And the fact that this happened, and it like happened within 24 hours of the notice of him being like, let's trade. Oh yeah. I'm sure you can understand my excitement with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the content with that, and just let me know what you guys think overall. I might like mold it, I need to paint it, there needs to be some body fill, but for $100, yeah. Here we go. There are the fenders. So yes, they have vents and they're a bit wider, and I think you can get the theme here with it being wider because the quarter panels have matching sides and they're really aggressive. So I taped everything up and everything looks good all around. I think 3M is the way to go with this. I could probably drill holes, but if I can avoid that, as you know, I'm gonna try. But everything looks good, like overall, just fitment and the way it's lined up seems to match. I taped this one on a little high, but the other side is like perfectly aligned with the bumper. And then the gas cap, I have yet to kind of like open and close it to see if it works, but there's some areas I need to go over, obviously, before paint. I'm just gonna do some body fill and stuff. I'll show you guys the other side. So this, like right here, is a good example. I'll need to fill that in. I have a friend that can paint, so he'll probably do that for me. But for now, this is just kind of me lining it up just to see where it is. Basically just got the whole kit for $100. So that is actually really good find on my part, I think. I mean, $100 for a complete attitude change on this car, where I've always wanted one of these, just because I always felt like the front fenders were really aggressive, OEM style too, but I always felt like this kind of like suffered in the back. It didn't look as wide coming out, but now that this is here, it's for sure just gonna be like stupid aggressive. So what do you think about it?
like it a lot better than the last one. I thought
Yeah.
the last one was nice because obviously it's wide, but this is the go-to.
Yeah, I think we're both in agreement. This is actually a really good change. I'm really glad I didn't like bolt anything up to the car with the flares, because I was still unsure. I taped them up and I was just kind of like, eh. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Felt like it was worth sharing because this is just a complete like change in directions, and I'm completely in love with it. I get to keep my spats too, so that's a huge plus. Yeah, so if you guys see another video, it might stay like this for a while, but next time I talk about it, I will be painting it and getting everything aligned a lot better. But for now, that is the video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'll try to find the brand of this and I'll drop it in the description if you guys are curious. I don't know how much these go for, but I'm pretty sure I just found the cheapest wide body kit known to existence.